Hello, hello. Okay, once again, it's going to be a short one. Going to do one stamped, one sheet wonder. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So thank you for grabbing me on the replay. Thanks for popping in and seeing what I'm up to. Those of you who are watching live, thank you. A little bit later for me. Busy evening. Yeah, busy evening. So I'll just do a quick one. Anyway, hello Sherry, hello Jane, Lorraine, Martina, Glenna. Hello, lovely to see you all. Great to see you. Right, thank you for joining. As usual, please press that like button if you like what you see. The thumbs up button, I should say, sorry. And invite your friends. Yeah, bring them in, bring them in. Right, I've just realised I need to unpack my blocks. Yep. So, sorry about this. Yeah, I did a class this evening and hadn't unpacked my blocks. Anyway, they're here. They're all here. All present and correct, as my dad would say. There we go. Right, let's look at my desk, see what's on it. Let's see if we can do this seamlessly. Transition. There we go. Lovely. Who's here? Hello, Jenny. You're right. Hi, Georgiana. Oh, these are actually glasses I've had for a little while. I've just not been wearing them. It's because I'm really naughty. I still haven't got to the optician. Fred is running around with a volume. Ah, good old Fred. Well done, Fred. We all need a Fred, don't we? All need a Fred in our lives. All right, so I'm going to do a design that I have done before. So the idea is going to be that we're going to split this into 4. And I want some sort of pretty florals in the middle. And then I would like to add some of these birds as if they're kind of sitting amongst the flowers. And I'm going to do that whole mixing of line art with maybe some other bits and pieces as well. Yes, that's why I got hand penned petals out. But I really fancied mixing some of this line art in with things. But didn't want it to hugely dominate. Oh, I've got that stamp somewhere. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ruth. What do you like? Oh, it's already out. Yeah, I was starting to plan a project for my December in-person class earlier, so that's a little bit of a hint that I'm going to be using that stamp. Let's go with a little bit of grey granite. Hello, Susan. Susan's Crafting Space. Have you changed name recently, or are you just not been around for a little while? Is it a different... Which Susan are you? I know several Susans. Yeah, several Susans. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of like going with where the stamps are telling me. Sometimes I feel like the stamps just got their own little mind, you know. I know that's not actually true. It's me. It is me going, oh, I like the look of that. And what happens if I do this? But, okay. Just going to do a stamped off version down here. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Oh, good, Lois. That's good. Oh, I didn't ink it up very well there, but I don't think it's going to matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if I go a bit lighter. I feel that was quite dark. Grey granite is one of those kind of like weird in-betweeny colours that it's got almost like a hint of very, very slight hint of brown, but it's like very, very slight. So, just getting a bit too dark there, so I'm just stamping off at the side and then Susan Mitchell, hello. How are you, Sue? Yeah, long time no see. You've been keeping busy. Now I know which Susan you are. Yay. Oh, good to see you. Have you been busy? Yeah, I guess you're back to in-person work, aren't you? I bet that was interesting, going back to that. Alright, I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if I like it. Hello, hello, darling Fred. I don't know if I like this. Oh well, you know what I'm like. Just keep stamping. It's a yabba dabba doo, Fred, yeah. Does he dress like Fred Flintstone? That's what I want to know. Oh yes, I saw the photograph of Lorraine with you and Denise and Cindy. It's fantastic. Hi Paula. Oh, Paula's getting snow. Oh, I wonder how Tina's doing. Tina had snow last night and it sounded like there was rather a lot of it. Yeah. I think I recently re-inked this. Hello, Susan Palmer from Canada. That's definitely 2 Susans in the house now. I think I'm going to have to go for some very dark flowers to make this work, because the grey was much darker than I anticipated, but there we go. Sometimes that happens. Right, so I want to get a bird in somewhere here. Mustn't forget that. I do need to put a bird in. So I'm kind of doing a sort of like a fatter cross formation where I'm doing design down here and then across a little bit here. Ready to put a bird in somewhere. Bring some up this side as well. Well, Wendy's probably gone to bed, but Wendy and I were doing a craft class for our local cancer support group. And I was trying to figure out the first time I ever did a class for them. And I'm still not quite sure, but anyway, the group's been going for about 10 years now, which is just wonderful. And yeah, we had great fun making some Christmas cards. And it was lovely actually, because Wendy did a design that was kind of her style, and I did ones that were sort of a bit more me. And it was just nice to be able to give ladies that kind of the 2 different options really. Right, lots of green's gone in there. I'm wondering now whether to come in with a bit of nice bright pink. And I was going to use some of these more solid style stamps from hand penned Petals. So I'm thinking a nice dark red would be good. I was wondering if polished pink might work. You know what? I think I might try a combination. Oh, Melon Mambo as well. Oh, I can't reach that. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I think I might try a combination of the two of these to make a really big flower. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. I'm going to turn it around and go 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh no, I meant to make it even bigger than that. Alright, let's start that again. No, that's not what I meant to do. Right, 1, 2, 3. I meant to do it a bit further apart, like there. That's it. So I end up with a white centre, but then I was going to do the red, that size in the centre in the red. Sorry, Melon Mambo. Right. Might just be able to elongate this one a bit. Let's make this one a bit bigger. Hi, April. Oh, long time no see. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Glenna, because I'm really not sure. I need to get one of my template things. Oh, I hope I got the right one. Okay, that's fine. No snow here in Scotland yet. Thank you, Susan Palmer. Are you getting much time to stamp then, Susan, if you're back at work? Oh no, I don't need to do one in the middle there. All right, so a bit of Melon Mambo. Look how splotchy that is. It's because this colour was used in class this week, and by this dear 90-year-old lady, and she kept getting muddled up between at what point she was meant to sort of stamp quite firmly. So I said it's just a tap 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 in the ink pad, and then it's like a firm stamp on the paper. But then I think she started swapping, so she'd firmly do it in the paper and then sometimes get it firmly on the paper, but sometimes do it too lightly. Anyway, she was 90, so you know, I had to forgive her. So some of you may have seen the pictures in Artful Stampin Space. I shared the post that I was tagged in because I was doing the video, sorry, the class on behalf of a craft space in Welshpool. And yeah, I have to say, not all that you saw were mine, actually. Sorry, were everybody else's. One of those was mine. The lady who came and took photos, I think she just assumed that they were all done by the group, but they weren't. Right, I'm thinking, I've never used this as a centre before, but I'm thinking of using this stamp as a centre. And I may even do it in black. See if that's dry, because it's very, it's got a lot of... All right, let's see if this would work. I'm just inking up the top section. Try it that way as well. Okay, sometimes I have these ideas and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Ah, it's all right. You can all zoom in and see what you think. Maybe I should do it in thirds. I think I might prefer that one. Oh, he dropped it then. Hello, Pam. You know what funny thing was? For the class that I just did, Cindy, I pre-bowed the ribbon because sometimes I have ladies going, I can't tie a bow. And they get so frustrated that I just think, you know what, I'll just tie the bow. And because it was meant to be kind of like a relaxing class as opposed to I'm learning techniques, I tied everybody's bows for them and put them in the envelope. Already done. Right, I think this leaf in black would be nice. Nice and dramatic, seeing as I've got the black out already. I'm just thinking I want the bird to sit somewhere there. Oh, actually, Ruth, what have you done? Oh, that, okay, so that can sit there. I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Okay, maybe I should actually do the black later. I'm too impatient now, aren't I? Right. Leave that for now. I want to see which bird I can put where. I think that one can go there, can't it? I mean, it could sort of sit there, and then I could bring a branch on from the edge, couldn't I? Trying to stick him in an area that's not going to be. Oop. Oh, fair enough, Annie. These bows are punched, though. I do get in horrible tight when I tie bows. Oh no! Oh no, that sounds like you're getting into deep stress if you do that. No, don't do that. Get yourself a bow maker. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you. All right, let's pop. Just want to make sure he's inked really well. I think I might need to re-ink this. Oh, so I might have to cut this up, then do the branch. Oh, cute. Right, now I've got to figure out what do I use to colour them in. I think that one is for there. No, that one's not for there. Maybe that one. Oh, yes. Oh. So that for there. Now, I'm just going to have to... Oh, Susan Palmer. There's 20% off, isn't there? No, 15%. Sorry. 15% off the Birds hand-penned petals. And I have got Plentiful Plants that I'm using at the moment as well. So any stamp sets that are in the annual catalogue, they've all got 15% off at the moment. Punches are 10% off and dies are 20% and embossing folders are 20%. Right, let me just quickly Google budgerigars. Budgerigars. I don't even know if I spelled that right. I did spell it right. Wow. Okay, so we can have one with like a yellow thing there and a green there. Okay. And I think I might go for Granny Apple Green because like that's going to get lost if I do Parakeet Party without that, isn't it? So come here. I wonder if it's easy if I just turn it upside down. Oh, it is. Oh, I'm getting panicky now. Is this the right bit? Oh, whoa. That worked. Right. So sometimes stamping upside down is okay because, you know, it's just a shape. Your brain has to just go, it's okay. The bird is upside down, but it's okay. Okay. Then a nice bit of yellow for his head. That's a bit easier to line up actually because you've got the eye there. Although I'm off about 1 millimetre. You look so cute. I have to give one of these to my daddy because he used to keep a budgie. Right, although I think it was blue, not green. Right, round of applause, please, everybody. I managed to do that. Right, so I think we need a few more flowers. And I'm wondering whether to cheat a little bit and just stick a whole load onto one block. You know, saves me time. Let's get the polished pink back out again. There's a nice gap there for one. And some up here. And Then it works. Hello, Ivy. Ooh, Ivy. Could be a birthday thorn. Hi, Janine. How does English arrive from the bird species Parakeet budgergar? Oh, right, okay. Okay, I quite like those. I feel like there's a little space there, but I'm wondering whether just to put some, maybe some different types of flowers. I have got Sending Smile sitting here, and there are some cute, like this little flower here. Or do I just use... I'm wondering whether just to use a singular one of those in a darker colour. Let's go Melon Mambo again. Ah, thank you, Janine. So I'm just kind of clustering this little flower, and I'm doing that good old kind of twist it 120 degrees, you know, doing it in thirds. You know, it's a technique I often teach, especially when you're doing your big stamp one sheet wonders, but you know what, this technique also works when trying to cluster flowers together. You know, you spin it around like that. Because it's all about impressions. It's not about being perfect. It's just about creating impressions of these flowers. Okay, need more black in here now. I thought a parakeet, yeah, it's a different bird, but let me Google it. Parakeet. Yeah, parakeets are different from budgies. Yeah. Is a budgie a parakeet? Oh, here we go. Oh, what is the difference between a parakeet and a budgie? Oh, apparently the truth is that parakeets and budgies are actually one and the same. But I've just looked up pictures of parakeets and they look different to a budgie. Isn't that funny? The budgigar, also known as the common parakeet or shell parakeet. Although a parakeet is a parrot with a long tail and so there's different views. Gosh, see, even the internet disagrees with itself. Funny that. Maybe the word parakeet is used for a different type of bird in different countries. Yeah. Hi, Carla. Hi, Heidi. Right, so don't know whether to scatter some little yellow flowers in here now, or whether to actually use this for what it was intended for and do some little flowers, little clump over here maybe. Let's try that. One of there. So I'm also kind of like thinking, right, so I'm going to put some yellow there, and then if I do a little bit of yellow there, and kind of do the same on this side. So a bit of yellow going there. Oh, I just thought I've got a friend from childhood whose birthday it is coming up soon, and I think she would like this. I might give this to her. Right, so this is the little one I was thinking of. And I was going to pop that there, like that. And like that. Not like that. Oh, I don't feel so bad about all that grey from earlier. See? Sometimes I get all panicky for no reason. And I think now I'm just going to pop a little bit of yellow. I don't want it to look like those, I just want to put some yellow into it. It's impressionistic, everybody. It's just to help fill up some of the white space. Little white gaps rather, not space. This is white space. This is little gaps. There we go. Oh, if you have an English budgie, it'll be much larger than an American budgie. Oh, hi Diane. Wow, the things we find out on this channel. Right, so definitely want to get this branch in here somewhere. Oh, I've just seen the bird cage. Every time I see that bird cage, I think, oh, it's so pretty. But it would be, I think, because this is meant to be like a free budgie, like out in the wild budgie, I'm not going to stamp a cage, but I will stamp a little branch for it to sit on. So I want that to curve that way. So I'm just curving my branch a little bit so it can, so it looks like he's sitting on it. Although it would seem a shame to, I need to mask off his foot because that, unless I colour his foot in black, there we go, that's the way I'm going to get around it, because I can't be bothered to draw a tiny little mask. Do you understand my predicament? That really, like that little section should be masked off. Oh, I tell you what I could do. Right. Right, let's see. I'm going to take a little stroke of that off with my pen. Oh, yeah. Da, da, da. Okay, probably gonna need to cut this one. Oh, I suppose I could do it and then add another bit of branch to it if I need to. Right. Clean off my pen. Get in there, do a little pen stroke. Nice. Thank you. What sets are the large florals, please? Hello, Beverly Mika. It's pretty, no, hand-penned petals, and it's in the sale, Beverly. Your budgies could do with some colour on their beaks. Ooh, can someone Google that for me while I concentrate really hard on this? Yeah, what sort of colour go on the beaks then? Some of you have got Google open, I know, because you're telling me facts. So. Thank you, Karen. He's a clever girl then. Oh, you lot. Oh, I'm going to take a bit more off. There we go. No need for a mask. Use your blender pen to remove the ink. There we go. Where is that stamp from? This one, the branch, it's from Pretty Birds. That has 15% off. Was it 20? I keep saying. I'm sure someone will tell me if I'm getting it wrong. Right, while I'm here, I'm going to put these away. Ooh, now, I meant to keep asking who would be interested in doing a workshop to do with masking areas off. So the first part of the workshop is masking off a kind of central, actually even a bird, you know, or quite a, you know, a figure or an animal, and then stamping a background. Ideally, if you've got Mountain Air, the stamp set Mountain Air, by the way, it's 15% off. Do I keep saying that? It makes for good results. Then the second half is masking and then doing a blending technique using the blending brushes and then stamping little stamps to create a textural background. So if anyone's interested in that, I may be doing a class in December. Let me just double check what date I said I'd do that. Okay, has anyone figured out what colour? Bluey. Thanks, Jenny. Bluey. All right. Like a pale, this sort of blue. The beak itself, yeah? Oh, yeah, that works. And what's the colour of this weird growth on top of the beak? Is that supposed to be like orangey? The beak. Oh, pants. The beak is yellow. I've coloured the wrong thing. Hold on, hold on. Where's my... Oh, I quite like it blue now. Oh, where's my fixer pen? Oh dear. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. When is the messy class? 20-something of November. Yeah, it's quite late in November. The beak is yellow. The nostril bit is bluey. Okay, right. Let's see if we can fix it. Because I did it in the alcohol pen, so I might be able to fix it. I should have been patient. I should have waited for the answer, shouldn't I? Who says reality is what we have to go? The lumpy nosy is blue for boy and browny colour if female. The beak is yellow. Okay. Very specific, research is going on here, worthy of a documentary, I think. Here we have the male budger sitting all its finery in the verdant bush with brightly coloured flowers, waiting for its mate to make a showing and for him to display all his finery and appreciation for the female bird. That's my best Richard Attenborough voice. Maybe these birds sing the blues. Yeah, maybe. All right, I need to do a little bit more work here. So this white pen is called the colour lifter, but what actually happens scientifically is it's kind of like, I think it's basically alcohol in here. I mean, I've never been proved. There's no white in here, all right? There's no white. All it's doing is putting more alcohol onto the page and pushing the colour into the card. That's all it's doing. So it's got a finite use. Eventually you couldn't keep fixing mistakes. But, yeah. You can fix a bit. Right, let's see. So you can be the judge, guys. What do you think? That's not too bad, is it? Oh, David Attenborough. Sorry, not Richard Attenborough. Richard Attenborough is the director. I should know that. Oh, we just watched... have you guys seen See How They Run? It's got quite an ensemble cast. It's got Saoirse, what's her face, that was in Little Women. It's got oh dear, I'm gonna have to look it up. Bye, Sherry. Let me see How They Run cast. Saoirse Ronan, Sam Rockwell, Harris Dickinson, Adrian Brody, that's it, Ruth Wilson, Charlie Cooper, Sean Clifford, Shirley Henderson, Tim Key, Pearl Shander, David Oyelowo, Reese Shearsmith. And I have to say, David Oyelowo's accent in this film is like, it reminds me of Simon Callow every time he speaks. He's very funny. yeah, loads of different sort of actors that you'll go, oh, I know who they are, I've seen them around, you know. Anyway, it's a nice sort of fun ensemble kind of whodunit. Very kind of easygoing. Yeah, set in 1950s London. Oh, and so if you've seen The Mousetrap, it's all based around kind of things that happen around the mousetrap. And it's got one of the characters is a very young Richard Attenborough, which is quite funny. So there we go. Right. Never knew birds have blue beaks. No, they don't. I don't think they do have blue beaks. They have yellow beaks, but blue, like funny bits. Hi, Mary Jane. Okay, right. I think we're nearly done, and I'm wondering whether to do a little bit of dotage, you know, just to finish it off. So I'm going to have to grab that a second. Oh, right, getting stiff. I'm going to PQ. Oh goodness, I can't read. Yeah, it just sort of like fun. Even to the point where, like, I think my son started. So I have one son who'll sit and start watching a film with us, and then he'll go off and play the computer. And he even sort of came back and made sure he saw the end of it, you know. So I thought, well, that's quite a sign of a okay film. I wouldn't say it's the best film ever. It's just kind of entertaining, you know. Hello, Maureen. Yeah, I will go through the dates of upcoming workshops with you guys in a second. I'll finish this off because I've just realised I'm taking far too long doing this. This was supposed to be a quick one, and I've just jabbered with you lot. Which, of course, is fun, but I need to go to bed. Here it comes. What's that word that Martina uses? It's good to have some jabber time. It is. What is it that Janice says? Blether. That's what they say in Scotland. Blethering. Okay. Fred is vacuuming again. What? Fred? Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half. This way first. Oh, hold on. Let me just screenshot time. Just in case I want to have a record of the whole thing. It's not done until it's dottagized. Dottagized. I like it. Brilliant. Oh, my scorer has popped out somewhere. Right, which way? I'm thinking cut that way. Yeah, I'm going to have to just make that branch come over a bit more, aren't I? Oh, I've got a smudge there. Hello, Gina. You watch BritBox Crimes. Ooh, what have you been watching? Oh, my son's been watching Sherlock again. The one with Benedict Cumberbatch. Hello, Elizabeth. Right. Yes, we are done. So if you concentrated and didn't sort of, you know, talk to 60 people, you'd probably get this done much quicker than I did. See what it's like with a... Oh, have I run out of green? Oh no, one green there. Let's try it on the yellow. I'd like to see this on black actually. I have to stamp a sentiment there, aren't I, to get rid of that, or to disguise rather, not get rid. I can't get rid of it. I've not got any black. Okay, I'll just have to grab a Night of Navy for now. Oh no, it's not Night of Naked. That's all Starry Sky, I think. Oh, actually, the Starry Sky looks great with it. There we go. Thank you, Jude. Thank you. I was going to suggest black, yes. You think you have to steal that design? Well, I think you've probably got all the stamps, haven't you, Martina? Apart from... Unless you got the florets. Did you buy the florets recently? You probably got something very similar. Actually, okay, here we go. If you don't want to buy the florets, framed florets, so let's go over the stamp sets. Framed florets, hand-penned petals, Plentiful Plants, and Pretty Birds. And I'm going to assume, if you're any fan of mine at all, you will have some sort of dottage, all right? Whether it's Quiet Meadow, Waterfront, Gorgeous Grunge, whatever. So if you did not want to use frame florets, if you don't have frame florets, you can get away with just using 3 stamp sets. You can use this one instead, this and this, okay? So if you go back to the beginning, rewatch what I did, you'll see that's what I did. I stamped a, you know, a line art. That's the kind of look, just to create a little bit of background. But the main flower was made using this stamp here and swivelling it around. Thank you, Susan. Cover the mistake with more dottage. I could do that, Miss Bev. I could indeed. I could have some kind of coming down, couldn't I? Oh, actually, I do need to make this stalk a bit, not stalk, this let's have it coming down this way a bit more. I think I overdid it now, Bev. Oh, that's okay. That'll be fine then, Martina. You'll be able to do it with hand-penned petals instead. There we go. Right, I'm sensing some of you like this one. So I have not done a giveaway, a card giveaway from a video for a very, very, very long time. So how about if you comment, you can't just talk in the chat now. you need to comment on this video. Let me know which background you prefer. So this is Polish Pink, Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight and Starry Sky. Let me know which one you prefer. And then I will call a winner. Ooh, what's today? Today's Thursday. No, today's Wednesday. Oh my goodness. It feels like a Thursday. Today's Wednesday. I will probably call it Friday, 2 days time. So get your comments in quick. Get your comments in quick. So when I finished the broadcast, just put in there what your favourite background is and whether or not maybe you're going to have a go at this. So, as I said, hand-penned, Pretty Birds, Plentiful Plants. These have got 15% off at the moment, and Quiet Meadow. It's worth it just for the dottage. It is. Starry Sky, green and yellow. Oh, sorry. Yeah, centre. Sorry, I saw someone did ask me this. How did I do the centre with this? So if you go back to, I don't know, 15, 20, no, probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes into the video, I stamped it with this, but I didn't ink the stem. If I made those cards, these have to be sent to English-speaking people because having a bird means being crazy in German. Oh, really? Well, you're already the crazy cat lady, aren't you, Martina? You know, can't have that. So, oh, what did you use for black in the centre of the big flower? Oh, the black. Yes, I've answered that question. Okay, any other questions? Because I've got a go. Sorry, what's this about Daniel Craig? I've missed out. Oh, love you some Cumberbatch. Yeah, you see, if I'm being quite honest, I prefer Cumberbatch to do a British accent than an American accent. I'm not quite convinced he can quite nail it. I think he just perhaps needs a really strict vocal coach or dialect coach. It's good, but for me it's not quite good enough. Sorry, Benedict, if you're listening. Sorry. That's me being really, really picky. I think it's because there are some British actors who absolutely nail, and not just a generic American accent, but regionally they're able to do the American regional accents. And not just a regional accent, but a specific, like if they're in a biopic, they actually have to learn the accent of that person and work very hard at it. So I know it can be done. So I'm not going to say it's all Benedict's fault. Sometimes it's just a case of maybe they needed to pay more for a dialect coach. Send him my way, I'll happily work with him. Yeah. Yes, comment on this after, if you comment in the chat now, it's not going to count because I've got no way of picking. Oh, thank you, Karen Lee. Oh, really? So you thought it was too busy, yet with the colour cardstock, they look amazing. Oh, thank you. There's surprisingly quite a lot of white space on this, isn't there? Like, you've got all this area here. So, yeah, that works. Oh, yeah, New York with the coffee. You don't have an accent. Oh, no, of course no. Of course you don't. Thank you, Maureen. Lovely to see you. Right. If there's anyone else I've forgotten to say hello to or not seen to say hello to. Sorry, it's not about forgetting. Anne, hello Anne, Garthwaite. Jenny, if you're still watching, thank you for your input on the budgies. Oh yes, I love your humour, Jan. Yes. You just spent a small fortune in the sale, says Lorraine Wilson. Oh, hi Melissa Kuntz. Sorry, I didn't see you come in earlier. Diane, hello. Okay, right. Oh, Janine just got hand pen petals. Right, Janine, no excuses. You can have a go with this then. Right. Ha ha ha, tough Ruth. What's that about, Jane? What do you mean? He sang Maria in Paint Your Wagon, didn't he? Who sang that in Paint? Yes, you keep going, Martina. You can do it. Just sit and copy what I've done. Right, lots of love. Good night, everybody. Just gonna do this as a reminder that you can watch other videos of mine, and also if you want a catalogue, please email me ruthtrice@gmail.com, and of course you can shop with me, and please go grab the host code. It's on my current Facebook page, Artful Stampin'. And if you want to share anything that you've seen me do, if you want to have a go, share it, go to my Facebook group, Artful Stampin' Space.